been working on a variety of technologies around the location-based VR market. What we realised very quickly was that this technology needs to be the most easy to use, the most robust that we've ever made, but also have all of the very high quality tracking elements that you get with a Vicon system that we have in other markets. So the whole idea of Origin is to add an active tracking element, so we end up with passive optical, active optical and inertial all under the Vicon umbrella, and that has obvious benefits to the customers, but also we have ambition to further fuse those modalities in the future so they're not separated.
Origin is a suite of products from Vicon. It's been tailor-made for the location-based VR industry. It's very much taking into account the feedback and direct input by the pioneers of this field who are existing Vicon clients. And so it's really exciting to see how this portfolio of products will come into the market space.
The big difference with Origin for us is the fact it's using active marker technology, or LEDs. So with our PULSAR cluster here, we've got a LED under each one of these optics. You place these on your consumer, and as they're in the stage, the Viper cameras here can track them within the space. And because it's active, it has no strobe on it, so it can't be seen by any other cameras in the space. So essentially it's invisible. It's kind of hidden from the view, which is another kind of benefit for LBVR. And then the final piece of the puzzle is this beacon, and the beacon's designed to sync all your PULSAR units that you've got running in your experience, so you can still kind of maintain them within that space. The final piece of Origin is Evoke, and that's our software application, and that's been designed to be as simple and easy to use. So we want anyone to be able to come in, get trained up in a couple of days and be able to run a LBVR experience. That's really important for us.
We might have virtual reality in our own homes, but what you don't get with that is these 4D experiences of wind and heat and all that extra environment to your virtual reality world. You can't do that at home, but you can do that in locations where you create them inside shopping malls or inside maybe alongside the cinema complex, so that when they're rolling out these franchises, you can not only go and see the film, but you can be a part of a scene. You can go and really interact with your favorite character. You can really get that ability of really immersing yourself in that world and really being touched, and it brings a kind of tingle down your spine thinking you're not just seeing it on 2D, you're really engaging with that character and you're engaging with them, and not just by yourself, you're engaging it with your family, you're engaging it with your friends because of the full immersive experience that's taking place because of the technology we're bringing to the market. That is what is really stepping out Origin across what else is in the market space today.
It's a new market, but it's a market we feel we understand in terms of tracking. So if you look at some of the competition, you'll see they track maybe the prop and a hand and the headset, obviously. For us, it's about full body tracking. And for us, it's about kind of taking our experience that we've got in film and VFX pipelines and then bringing that through into LBVR. That includes things like quick calibration, making sure that we get a really accurate skeleton underneath. And for Origin, we want the latency to be unnoticeable for the user.
The technology has always been about people, and this is the sort of next step of bringing the VR element to it. But also VR is turning into something which is touching our other classic markets as well, and even though we're sounding them out in the location-based VR market, they're features and benefits that will ultimately suit all Vicon customers.